Hello, 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 wonderful people. It is, oh gosh, Monday? It is Monday, it's almost 8 p.m. And it's been a couple days since I've posted a video. I've been kind of busy working. So I'll get you guys quickly caught up. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I mostly worked this weekend, which is definitely a good thing for me. Let's see. I just got off work. I decided to go back into house cleaning. I used to have my own house cleaning business prior to the Amazon job. And then after I left the Amazon job, I couldn't really do house cleaning because my shoulder, because I injured my shoulder. And then I guess just the time away from the Amazon job, my shoulder just sort of, got better and healed itself. And it was really kind of funny because I didn't even think about my shoulder hurting anymore. Like in the beginning, when I first injured my shoulder, it's like every little thing reminded me, like I couldn't move it an inch, I couldn't bend my arm, I couldn't pick up things. Every little thing, would send trauma to my brain because it was so painful. And then I didn't even think about it. Like all of a sudden, a couple of days ago, I'm like, huh, my shoulder doesn't hurt anymore. It's totally weird, and it hasn't hurt. And I haven't experienced any pain in quite some time. So I guess I just needed time to let my body heal. I guess it's also one of the things about getting older. You don't bounce back as quickly as you used to. So it just takes. I guess it just takes a while for my body to heal and get better and bounce back. But I seem to be doing okay. I got back into house cleaning, which was really, really cool. I did my first house cleaning gig on Saturday, and it was an apartment in San Francisco. And let me tell you, the view from his apartment was amazing. I took some pictures and I'm going to put them on my Instagram page. So feel free to go there if you like to see the pictures, the view. It's where his apartment is located. I didn't take it from his apartment. I took it like one block over because it was just where I parked, and there was a dog park there. But from the general area where his apartment is, if you look to the left, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge, and then all you have to do is look to the right and you see the Bay Bridge, and in between is like all this beautiful water, and it's just such a beautiful view. To the left, over by the Golden Gate Bridge, there was a dog. By the Golden Gate Bridge view, there was a dog park immediately in front of me, and I'm definitely going to go back there and take the monsters with me to the dog park. I wasn't able to do it that day because there was only like 2 hour parking, and I was already there for 3 hours. My house cleaning gig was for 3 hours, and so I didn't want to push it, and I couldn't find any other parking spots. But just knowing that the park is there, and it's such a pretty park, it's such a beautiful park. Just knowing that the park is there and that it's not that far from where I'm staying, I'm definitely going to start taking my dogs there. That should be fun. Or we'll walk along the water or something. I'm just trying to get back into living again and enjoying life. And so we're definitely going to do that. That's going to be so much fun. And then when you look to the right at the Bay Bridge, I think it was to the right, there's like a Ferris wheel. I didn't know, or maybe I did know and just forgot, but there's a giant Ferris wheel over in that direction in San Francisco. If you guys know anything about it, let me know. I'm sure I've heard about it and I've seen pictures, but I've just never really paid attention. But there's a giant Ferris wheel in San Francisco. So that was my first gig. And then I had one today, and today was in Napa. And my customers have been really, really nice, really, really sweet customers. So I'm really enjoying that. And I love that I'm getting back to work. I've been so focused on my business, but the thing that sort of drives me crazy is I could put so much work into my business and not make a sale, so it's like you work all this time and not make any money. That's kind of a downer. So it's nice that my work equals a paycheck, because I have bills to pay, and my dogs, my babies ain't gonna feed themselves. What's going on? What's going on, you little tater tot? Sorry. Lily's looking at me. See if I can include her. I really need to get. Hi. Let's see. There's my little Lily. Oh, there's my little Lily. This is my Lily Bean. My Lily Bean. Sorry. And the others over there sleeping. But yeah, it was a really nice day. I'm glad I'm getting back into house cleaning. I actually kind of like house cleaning. It's very therapeutic for me. It's a little awkward going into strangers' houses. It's such an intimate experience, going into strangers' houses. So I'm hoping that these customers that I just picked up will be repeat customers, because they're super nice, and it would be nice to go back to their place and have just feel a bit more comfortable. I remember I cleaned a house. It was in an apartment in Napa, and this was a couple of years ago, and it was funny because a lot of times when you show up, they'll say, oh, the cleaning supplies are there, or this is what I want done, and that's what needs to be cleaned, and then they take off, and then you're there in their place, all alone, which, whatever. It's a little awkward, but whatever. You're there to do a job, and so you do your job. But I had this one client who, I think he was coming from out of town, like his plane was delayed, and so he was running late. And and so he wasn't there, but he said that the key was somewhere. I can get the key, let myself in, and he left a list of what he wanted me to do. So I let myself in, and I just started cleaning, and then after 2 or 3 hours, he finally showed up, and it was just the funniest thing, because one of the things he wanted me to do was, oh, that's what it was. He had gotten back from somewhere late and didn't have time to put his clothes away from his travels, and so one of the things he wanted me to do was put away the clothes. So I'm you know so I'm putting away the clothes, and then he actually comes back from work, and that was like my first time actually meeting him, seeing him in person, and it was awkward because I had like his socks in one hand and a stack of underwear in the other. And I'm like, "Hi, I'm your house cleaner." It's just really weird. So it's just stuff like that that can be a little awkward. Um, but you do what you do. You're a professional. I'm a professional. And I go in there, I clean the house, and I just do what I need to do. I get in and get out. What's going on, Papa? What? Um, Sorry, Lily's being a little needy. So yeah, so I'm glad to get back into house cleaning. I think it'll be a nice supplement, because I think I was putting so much pressure on trying to get my online shop going, and it wasn't going the way that I wanted. I didn't expect it to, make me an instant millionaire. Like, I wasn't expecting all my products were going to sell overnight, but I didn't think it was going to be this difficult getting my products out there, getting people to buy my products. And so it's been a challenge, but I'm still going to go at it, and I'm still that is my goal, to make my business a success, make my online shop a success. But in the meantime, I'm going to start doing more house cleaning, and that will be a nice supplement to take some of the burden off of my bills, and the concerns of paying my bills. What else did I do? I just pretty much work, and take the dogs for walks. I've been thinking more and more about this loft, and the more I think about it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just move out. Last night, I actually slept in my car last night, and it got down to 40 degrees, 40 degrees. And I only did that because my car just feels like it's getting worse. And I wanted to be closer to where the gig was. So I drove closer, pulled into a parking lot that I knew that was safe. And then me and the dogs, we slept in the car. But it got down to 40 degrees. And normally when it's cold, I will, at some point turn the engine on and turn the heater on and let it run. But because my car is the way it is right now, I didn't want to run that risk. So, yeah, 40 degrees, man. But you know what? It was nice being away from here. It was nice being away from here. So I would rather endure the 40-degree temperature than stay here and work any longer than I have to. And the funny thing about my not my leaving the office last night. So I was packing up the my stuff. I had just put my dogs in my room. I had just put my dogs in the car, and I was going to go back up to the office to get some more stuff. And it just so happened that my downstairs neighbor had pulled into the parking lot, and he saw that I was putting stuff in the car and I was getting ready to leave. And so he goes into his office and he does his DJ noise and whatever. And then I go back up into my office to get the remaining stuff that I needed. And wouldn't you know it, the music he was playing was so soft. It was like it was back when I had first moved in. Like it was noticeable, but it was tolerable. But ever since we had our little interaction, he has been blasting his music so loud, so incredibly loud. And then last night, when he thought that I wasn't going to be there, he put it back at his normal volume. So it's just like, I'm so sick of this place. This place was supposed to be like a great place to work. But it's just like it feels like high school. There's like all this unnecessary drama. People are talking behind my back. And then here's the funny thing. People have been accusing me of living here because I work here a lot. And then I am sitting in my car. I just pulled up and I'm sitting in my car, and someone had groceries delivered to the front of the building. Groceries. Not like cleaning supplies, not like work supplies, groceries from Whole Foods. Like, what are you going to get from Whole Foods that's not grocery related? And bags of it. So I'm like, all these people are complaining that they think I'm living here and I'm taking advantage of the situation. Meanwhile, other tenants are like having groceries delivered to the building. I'm just so done with this place. I'm just so done with this place. So, but yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm just going to go ahead and move. And it makes it, I'm actually kind of excited because there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to, once I get my car fixed, I want to get back into traveling. Just me and my road dogs, me and the road dogs hop in the car when we're not working and just go on a nice drive, end up where we end up, do a little sightseeing. And like I said, I also signed up for, not Uber Eats, DoorDash. And so once my car is up and running, if I go out of town and still need to make money, I can do DoorDash wherever I'm at. Just do DoorDash for a couple hours and then, have more money. So I think I'm going to really utilize the gigs that I'm doing, the house cleaning gigs, the DoorDash gigs, and then those will be nice supplements as I'm growing my business, as I'm growing my online shop. I just need to get my car fixed. Man, I just need to get my car fixed. That's the only thing I'm really worried about is just my car. But I'll take care of it. It'll get fixed. And I always want to call her. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I my name on my car is Betty Boop, because when I first bought her, um, there was a Betty Boop steering wheel like cover. I don't. The previous owner was a huge Betty Boop fan, so it came with Betty Boop steering wheel cover. So that's her name, Betty Boop. So every time I hop in the car, I'm like, thank you so much, Betty Boop. You're such a reliable car. I'm always thanking my car. I'm just so thankful these days. Just trying to be thankful for what I have and not think of what I don't have. When I think of what I don't have, I that opens the door to depression. Um, and then what closes the door to depression is thinking about what I do have and being thankful for what I have. It's so weird how the mind just, how something so simple as just thinking about something can change the way you're feeling, can change your mood, can put you in a depression or make you feel kind of like, just by thinking about, oh, I don't have this. Oh, this needs to be done. That needs to be, it weighs you down. But the second you go, you know what? I got paid today. My car got me to work and back today. And it's like, huh. Suddenly I don't feel weighted down. So I'm very, very happy, very, very thankful that I'm working again, that Betty Boop is getting me to these gigs. And I'm going to repay her by getting her the much needed repairs as soon as I can. So I'm just going to do that, and then hopefully me and the fur babies can start sightseeing a little bit, enjoying what the world has to offer, because it can't just be about work. But that's pretty much it. Just mostly work this weekend. In between work, I just sort of vegged, relaxed. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this pretty short. Oh, I still feel weird saying this, but a couple of you guys out there suggested, because you've been watching my videos and a bit of my financial situation, and a couple of you guys had suggested putting up some sort of platform, some sort of fundraiser platform. And I feel really weird doing that because I don't want to ask for money. But I had been thinking about it, and I've been talking to a friend about it. And she's like, these people want to help you succeed. Let people help you. And I'm like, oh, you're right. It's hard for me to accept help. And if you guys want to help me, then I'm going to swallow my pride and accept your help. So I went ahead and created a GoFundMe account, and I'll put the links in the description. It's there if you want to make a contribution. Whatever you donate or contribute, it's either going to go to getting my business to the next level, or it's going to take care of a bill, or it's going to go towards getting Betty Boop fixed. It's definitely going to go towards something beneficial. And I thank you in advance. Thank you guys for making that suggestion. I honestly wouldn't think of doing that if you guys had not suggested that. So I really appreciate that. It really is a big decision for me to go ahead and do that, because it's really difficult for me to accept help. I'm like the first person to offer help, but the second anyone offers help to me, I feel like a charity case, and I don't like that feeling. And my friend is like, you're human. You're not a charity case. We all need help from time to time, big or small. Help is help because we care. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. That makes a lot of sense. People care, people are concerned, people just want to help. Or people are just nice. You guys have been so nice to me. Just listening to me rant and hanging out with me, it's been so wonderful. So I appreciate the suggestion. I have the GoFundMe link in the description. If you'd like to make a contribution, great. If not, that's great too. I'm just enjoying hanging out with you guys, but I will ask you to please like this video and subscribe. Send my videos out to your friends and family and ask them to subscribe and watch, because I don't have a problem with monetizing. I don't have a problem with doing this work to get some sort of paycheck. That I don't mind. And that's gonna take your help. All you have to do is like the video, watch the video, and subscribe to my channel. Just hit subscribe, and that's all you have to do to help me. But yeah, I really appreciate hanging out with you guys. My little Lily Bean is still giving me the eye. Well, now she's kind of, oh yeah, she's giving me the eye. I'm gonna see what's wrong, what's going on with her, what she needs. Thanks for hanging out with me again. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.